local public library is known for providing many services that help communities. Now, librarians are being asked to do even more to help save lives and fight a national crisis. With the opioid epidemic reshaping lives in America and causing 64,000 deaths in the United States in 2016, librarians are now being trained to help spot signs of drug overdoses in library patrons and provide access to overdose reversing drugs. Joining us now is someone on the front lines of this battle, the director of Middletown Thrall Library in upstate New York, Matt Pfisterer. Matt, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
First, tell me, how on earth does a library get involved in the opioid crisis?
Well, a library is involved in the community, so anything that's impacting the community is going to be reflected in the library setting.
What is it then that is happening, at least at your library, when it comes to fighting the opioid crisis?
Any public place, if somebody is addicted to opioids, there's a chance that they could overdose on those opioids. So Narcan is a drug that's used to reverse the effects of the opioid. It's fairly easy to administer. I received training. The training was fairly simple. And it's kind of like the Boy Scout motto to always be prepared. So we're a public place. We're open to the public. We serve the public. It's not really that big of a deal for us to have a Narcan kit here just in case we want to be prepared.
That's fascinating because I think so many of us, libraries in pop culture are often portrayed as a place where nerdy students or, super curious people go to read in a quiet space. So how does drug addiction enter your building?
It enters the building because it's entered our society on all levels. It cuts across all socioeconomic classes, race, young people, older people. We do have a lot of people that do come in for the nerdy uses of the library to look for jobs and get job training. There's a lot of wonderful things that go on in public libraries, and we're proud to serve our communities. But there's also a smaller population. Many urban areas have homeless people who are using the library more for shelter. When it's cold, they'll come into the building. They'll use the restroom facilities. It's a place to gather, to meet, to be with other people. So we serve all residents of the community.
So tell me a little bit about how this program is working out for your community in Middletown.
Well, Middletown is a community that is on the rise. We're one of the communities that received a downtown revitalization grant from the state of New York. So there is a lot of new businesses and a buzz and an excitement that's going on in Middletown, but it's also has a homeless population. The library is located on an axis between a soup kitchen and an overnight warming station that provides accommodation to up to 30 homeless individuals nightly between November and April. And these folks are also utilizing the services that the library provides. So it's kind of a eclectic mix of cultures going on here. But the library is always functioning as a top-rate public library, providing the services to the community. But we also have those other folks that are in the building kind of peacefully coexisting.
Matt, tell me a little bit about what it is that the librarians are going to be looking out for should somebody who is struggling with drug addiction come into the building. How is it that they know that someone's in crisis?
Usually we don't have to give them a survey. It's pretty obvious that, for instance, they may have trouble standing, balance issues. They may actually collapse. We're not here to diagnose anybody. We're here to respond to what's going on. So in the case of an emergency, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to call our local police, fire, and EMS. We have excellent response time with them here at Middletown. And then we're going to say, is this person apparently having an opioid overdose? Somebody will, usually a security member, myself or my assistant, will run and grab a kit. In the case that would happen, we would administer it if the police or EMS have not arrived at that point.
And is there any concern whatsoever that the library might be held liable should a person have a bad reaction to the naloxone or something?
Well, that's one of the amazing properties of the naloxone. You can't do any harm with it. So the only thing that it will do is it will counteract the effects of the opioid. So my understanding through the training is we are covered under a Good Samaritan Act, and
Hmm.
I feel comfortable using it, and I haven't had anybody advise me that potentially it could be liability issue.
And lastly, you did mention the importance of calling 911 for first responders if they're necessary. But is this a situation where you would want people in the community to know that the library is a place you can go and be safe? Or is it more happenstance where if people happen to be in the library, you can keep them safe?
It actually is both. It's both of those. I think it's just look. I got into this kind of opportunistically. We found out that there was free training and free supplies of the Narcan. So I said, listen, why not take advantage of this? It's always better to be prepared. And then Congressman Maloney came and introduced the Life Saving Librarians Act here. So actually, there's been more focus on Middletown for All Library because of that legislation and the congressman coming here. But this is going on in every public library, in every community in America right now. We're under an epidemic. The urban areas get more attention because of the higher volume of people that live there. But this is not a bad idea for librarians to be prepared. We're used to serving the needs of the community. My good friend Chuck Thomas, the director of the Newburgh Free Library, says this is where our community is at right now. Next year, they might need Shakespeare, but libraries are always prepared to meet the needs of the community.
Matt Pfisterer, I want to thank you so much for joining us on the program and telling us about this program that sounds so improbable and yet so necessary in providing a great service to the community.
Thank you for focusing attention on it.
Thank you.
Bye now.